my account with the YouTube yet, but
Yeah, I haven't done that either. I've only got the account for the Twitch for the PSN
I have so
account.
many
That's all
games
I've
on
got.
my TV, my YouTube channel. Can you give me my channel? Okay. We are live. Is it working though? Is the real question. Hello. We are live. Okay, yes, it works. I'm gonna have to mute my phone so I can keep. Can one of you keep an eye on the Discord? And can we ask for readies, please?
I can do that.
I should probably get the share link for this.
We are the match 2? Match chat 2?
Yes, we are match chat 2.
Okay.
Affiliates? Where would I put this? Guild chats. Twitch no tips. I'm just gonna post it. I don't know where I'm gonna post this actually. Social Hub. I'm gonna post it in self-promotion.
I'd say, yeah, probably either there or, well, yeah, no, I was gonna say no. I think that the Twitch notifications would only be for the actual page. Alright, it looks like both teams are ready. Yeah, we got it ready from both teams.
Once again, I'm gonna post this link here.
I believe first map though is Busan.
Yeah, I haven't changed the map.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Let's make sure if that's correct. Is that for sure Busan?
Yeah, it is. I casted yesterday.
Okay.
So it should be the same map pool,
it is.
if I recall.
It is.
Unless they changed something and I'm blinded and I missed something.
Busan. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the chaos that is my streams. And today we are doing no quacks required versus the Tater-Bots. And we're gonna start on Busan, so everyone get in your seats and get ready for this train wreck of a map.
Now traveling to Busan.
What do you mean? It's the best map.
You are on all the jokes,
You're funny.
Okay,
I love all control maps.
I can agree with you if it comes to Sanctum, but every other map on this map is trash. And I believe that wholeheartedly. Okay. So, I'm expecting to see a lot of double shield, since obviously that is the meta. See these pots, guys?
I think that's fair to say, yeah?
This pot right here, this left pot, is my favorite. So, I just let everyone know that. But honestly, I love this map. This is my favorite map of all the maps. But I hate Busan in general.
This is my favorite point of all the points in the map, but I still hate the map.
No, of all the points in general in the game, I hate them. I hate this map, but I love this point. Just happened to be the good egg. But it looks like we're having a Rein Zarya here. A Rein Zarya with a Lucio Moira, which is what you normally see. And then on the other side, we have Orisa Hog with the Mercy Moira.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of teams are trying to stay away from double shield.
Well, honestly, nobody likes double shield. It's so slow paced and annoying to watch. And I like how the two teams went for two totally different aspects of gameplay. One went for a very brawly type comp, and the other went for a very stabilized bunker-ish comp.
That's our early pick onto the Mercy, or onto the main support. Sorry, they do trade though.
Yeah, but no, we got the Mercy res coming in.
The poor Roadhog just gets frozen over and over and over again.
That's why you never want to get trapped in a maze beam, though. She is a scary one.
Zarya's pushed up very far forwards.
And her team is not really coming to support her. Nope. Actually, she ended up getting out there with her Lucio and her Moira, so...
you can hold it.
Kill the Mahol. Get into position.
Early coalescence coming out.
Somber hack.
The fight, though, so far being in favor of Tater-Bots.
Looks
This
like
comes in, coalescence gets 2.
looks like Tater-Bots are gonna take this point at 50% exactly.
Yep.
Oh, 51. Look at me almost being right. But I'd like to say that I like we got the swap onto the Genji from, I think it was a Doomfist, which is really interesting when they have a Sombra. Flankers are just really like dangerous.
Sombra and the McCree as well. Because Genji usually thrives while getting in the background.
Reinhardt hammers down. McCree.
But a pretty nice wall, but even with the wall, unfortunately, the rest of the team just falls.
But I like to see that Dark Nephilim and Sinful Sinai ended up actually changing off of the Orisa Hog onto the Rein Zarya to counter the enemy's Rein Zarya.
Yeah, but it looks like no Quacks required so far. It does have the ult economy advantage.
It's true
But
here
there
because
is
they do have the grab advantage here that a grab could win a fight simply, and then they have Blizzard, which wins them another fight if they use their ults correctly. So they have.
However, Tater-Bots do have the EMP. As I say that, the EMP comes in and gets literally everyone except for the Genji. It's a huge 5-man EMP.
Oh, but Dark Nephilim actually goes out.
Dueling warrior ults.
Oh, Mercy getting chased down by the Zarya. Mercy going down for no Quacks required. Or for Tater-Bots. McCree going down for the Tater-Bots. And it looks like this point is going to get swapped over here.
Oh, Ryan gets a pin onto the Zarya, but she manages to stay alive somehow.
And then, that was almost a really good kill by the Zarya.
No Quacks fighting to get the point back. Reinhardt.
A lot of ults being used here. They really want to flip this.
Yes, they
Oh,
do.
but the huge block!
But you also gotta think that that no Quacks and Tater-Bots have Graviton, which is an ult change or a fight changing ult on both sides.
You got 2 ults on both sides so far, nearing double support ults for the side of Tater-Bots. And they're nearing another EMP, and we all know how good EMPs can be. If he manages to get at least half the team with it, they should be able to take this fight. But we're nearing last fight anyway. 90% and counting. Early pick onto the Tracer though.
And dueling Zarya.
It is
Every
the
ult's
triangle war right here, everyone. It is the exact definition of triangle war. And looks like the Tater-Bots come out on top of the triangle war. Which isn't surprising.
It's just a lonely Tracer.
Yep.
And
High Noon to zone him out.
I mean, triangles win fights, and I mean, if you can catch someone coming onto that point with that High Noon, it's big wins.
Ready for battle.
Looks like we're heading into Mecha Base, which is personally my least favorite map of the bunch. We've seems like we've swapped onto Sigma Diva for the no Quacks required, and we're sticking with the Rein Zarya. on Tater-Bots, and it seems like Tater-Bots have come to a conclusion that they need a more brawly comp, so they've swapped off the McCree.
Interesting choice with the Sim Ash.
I actually think Sim Ash is quite of a good like combo because Sim gets a lot of the up close damage and Ash can pick off any stragglers from the side. But looks like the no quacks required is gonna take first point.
They're gonna push up a little bit, try to stall them, and then go to point.
And it looks like no quacks required is gonna require the enemy team to brawl on point, which is actually it gives the advantage to them because they have a Symmetra, so Symmetra can just set up her turrets and bam, that's the end of that. Sombra has forced Ashe off of high ground and hacked their shield tank. But will Tater-Bots be able to actually push on this? Nope, they don't get the push early enough. It looks like they get an early pick on a banana jam. And a huge hammer comes out from Dr. Nephilo.
Get Siva out of mech. Takes down Sigma. And Diva.
Big pigs coming out from the side of Tater-Bots, and it looks like they've swapped the point over. But it is about a 2-fight win for the no quacks required if they actually do get control of this point once more.
Huge EMP catches everyone. Blossom gets 3, and that's the team fight.
Yep. But hey, as I always say, you always want to, if you're gonna lose as quickly as possible, so you can get more team fights in. Because especially at these, are you gonna?
No,
Yes?
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm still curious to stick with the Sigma because while yes, you can combo the Sigma and Diva Bomb, which unfortunately kind of failed there on their end right there. It's the fact that you really can't block Reinhardt shatters effectively as a Sigma.
But the
right
sim kind of rings, fights don't get lost quickly. So if you get 1 or 2 picks off, you either want to get out of there as quickly as possible or you want to lose as quickly as possible. Because in these ranks, fights go on for 20 to 30 seconds, and on control point, you've only got 99 seconds to capture a point after it's unlocked and somebody else captures it. As I'm saying that, looks like the time is ticking down for no quacks required.
And
A lot of picks being traded out, but it looks like, yeah, Tater-Bots looks like they're gonna come out the top end of this one and take both points with a quick 2-0 it looks like.
Yep. 2-0 going into Busan, let's go. The Tater-Bots.
Play of the game.
Oh, the Moira getting play of the game. He hates it.
Why is that not surprising? It's toxic.
Oh, don't tell me. I was about to, don't tell me he kills an ulting Moira. No, but he just got the kill onto the... And looks like we're going into the next map, which... What is the next map?
It is, I believe, Hollywood.
Ooh, Hollywood. That's a match right there. You know what I didn't do, which is great caster taboo. I did not test my pause button. You said Hollywood, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because I believe it's Busan, Hollywood, Volskaya and Gibraltar.
When you say I believe, it makes me really want to check.
I'm checking right now, and yeah, it is. So it's Busan, Hollywood, Volskaya, and Gibraltar.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I was like, given the shifty eyes, I hope you know that.
Fair
Oh yeah.
enough.
Let's turn off all the maps here. None of the maps on, and then we're gonna turn on everyone's favorite map, Hollywood. Not my favorite though. Let's see if we get any roster switches here on Hollywood. The rechecking.
Where is this being streamed?
It's being streamed on Nectar Plays on YouTube. Okay, so Darkfall for who? Dark.
Darkfall
Wait,
for Gamer's Blood.
but Darkfall's not in here.
Yeah, because Darkfall left.
Yeah, Darkfall left my dude.
I assume they're trying to get him back in. I assume.
And Sick of Rolling for I don't know how to say that.
Sir Rick of Rolling. Yes, for
Yeah,
Arctaria.
Arctaria, there it is.
Or
And
Arctaria. Probably either or. Tomato, tomato.
potato, potato.
I just love how Dino just reacts randomly to some of the stuff in the server. It's
Oh,
funny.
dude, it's been like that forever, man.
I've never noticed it really up until a
So-
couple days ago, and I just
So
find it
Rag
hilarious.
has the like little emote. So Rag, which is Ragnarok Alex, he's right now streaming the Dynamic Music Games. If you want to go watch that one, his name is Rag, so it's RAG. So any word that has RAG in it automatically reacts with the little emoji with the cowboy.
Ah, I see. Interesting. Well played. Alright, so it looks like, yeah, we finally got, I believe? No? Did they not?
No,
Or I think they tried. Alright, well, let's go ahead and swap then Sir Rick of Rolling and
I already
Arctaria.
did.
Because it looked. Oh, we did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. No, I'm blind then. So then I thought I saw Darkfall trying to connect. They might be having connection issues, so we might have to wait a few.
I can only give them 3 extra minutes on top of the 3 that they
Right.
get.
Right. And it looks like we've got the ready from Tater-Bots, so just
Tater-Bots.
waiting for the sub in for no Quacks.
He blue screen. Ah, you hate to see it, man. You hate
That's
to
an
see
F.
it. So,
But already, so far, it looks like we've got a good game on our hands. Because both teams managing to win some team fights. At least it wasn't completely like one-sided. While it was a quick 2-0 within the map, both teams managing to take some team fights and make it a very competitive game.
I do enjoy the fact that Fields Badman is trying to throw me off by having his icon on the vodka when the rest of his team has it on the flame thing. Unless I have him on the wrong team. In that case, I'm a bad caster.
I will double check real quick, but I'm pretty sure you've got them on the right one. Nope, you have him on the right one. He is indeed trying to just match the enemy team. But it looks like we finally have
Good.
Darkfall in.
Oh, he's here. The man, the myth, the legend. Darkball. Who is he going out for?
He was in for, I believe it's Gamer's Blood. I am going to double check right now with
Don't I
it.
need to swap them? I'm pretty sure I need to swap them.
Yes, after each map, we have to swap them. Swap sides.
So I need to go for Gamer's Blood for Darkfall, and then I need to swap these guys from red only, and then blue only, and then you guys are TTB, and then these guys are.
Okay, so we now have another one, apparently. Apparently
Oh,
Polish lied to us. So Polish, it says, feels bad in for MacBrantis.
Magbrantis? Okay. Magbrantis. Oh, didn't select him. Magbrantis for Phil's Batman.
Alright, let me make sure both teams are ready.
Gamer's Blood was on this one.
Gamer's Blood was, yeah.
No, I had it wrong. Oh, and then you're here. I'm guessing you're blue, right? Okay. Hope I have everything right. Okay, so we have a ready from Banana Jam, and we're waiting on the.
Okay, both teams look to be ready.
Okay, looks like they're ready. So it looks like we're hopping into Hollywood.
Welcome to Hollywood. Initiating match.
Oh, and also remember to keep an eye out for your MVPs of the match, because that's gonna be the biggest decision at the end. That's what always takes the characters the longest to figure out. So try to keep an eye out for plays and such from certain people. Other than, you know, the play of the game and such.
Fair enough. Let's see what both teams are ready to walk out with.
Oh, looks like we're getting double shield on the side of defense here from the Tater-Bots, and looks like we're rolling a Pharah against. Well, I guess they don't know this yet, but the enemy team does have an Ashe here, so I'm hoping that they get a quick swap
Incoming in 30 seconds.
off of that Pharah. Oh, gotta get into chat here.
Well, you can still technically run the Pharah against a hit scan. You just have to pressure different sight lines.
We are having a war between a cat and a dog in the comment section right now. Bark cat, meow, bark meow. Izanagi and cat are in the chat right now.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Gotta love them. Gotta love them. And I do.
Looks like Farrah's gonna try to get up on this left flank here with her own pocket mercy. So this is gonna be quite interesting here. Let's see
The defense electing to hold the high ground.
which is very smart, especially against the Pharah. So she has to get really high and at really stiff angles to actually get angles on the team here. Oh,
True, but
Pharah
a big
gets
boop.
him off the high ground. Okay, that's a big boot.
Usually you see teams though holding cafe, so it's a bit of a different area of approach for them.
This Pharah really hasn't gotten dealt with here. She's just getting free reign
Gets
over no cracks
both
required.
supports.
That's 4 down.
And
5 down.
5, just this lonely Sim.
And and she gets wrecked by the diva. That was a
That's a
solid
literal.
push.
That's a literal feels bad JPEG because he had every single person on him as being the last one alive.
Oh, looks like Diva's pushing up here on this Orisa, getting some cheeky damage in on her. She's up here and she's getting the damage done actually. Like, this Diva is doing really well.
The diva should not get out. She somehow does manage to get out with her mech.
And looks
do
like they're
lose
just
the
gonna
Pharah,
set
though,
up
in the
main here,
meantime.
but looks like No Country Pride has another idea. Bob
Come on,
goes
Bob
all
goes
the way
running
back.
all the way in the other direction.
Bob! Oh, Bob.
Bob's
yes.
not doing anything from back there. Oh.
Do you ever just think that Bob gets put out when he's had a bad day and he's hungover from the day before and he's like, nah, fam.
Oh, here comes the big bomb with no shield and gets two.
Gets two.
Oh, that's huge, man. Let's get the Sigma. Sigma down. Oh, Mylon getting a cheeky shot of the Pharah. And it looks like No Quacks
Quacks
are
are doing
gonna.
really good.
Yeah,
They're
looks like
keep pushing. They're keeping the
they're
burn
just gonna
going.
straight up go up in here and take this point like it's nobody's business. They're like, this is my room. B.
Oh, they stunted that Sigma ult.
Oh,
That's 4
and
down.
Banana Jam getting a huge Pharah ult here.
Huge ult, yeah.
Even though Mylon has still been playing that Ashe this entire time. Looks like they swapped a double hit scan for the Pharah here, and Mylon gets taken down by Banana Jam.
No, Quacks Orisa doing a little dance on the payload. Like to see it, love to see it.
This Pharah on the Tater-Bots is doing work, man. Or not the Tater-Bots, No Quacks Required is doing work.
Yeah, no quacks required. Looking to potentially snowball this and have a really good set time for themselves.
All they have to, right? Oh,
Two
feels
ults.
bad. Going back behind, trying to get the sneaky. Oh, gets the mercy, but dies to the Pharah.
I love you, Katie.
Fight's still going on the point though.
Oh,
Diva
deep
Bomb
bomb
comes
coming in.
out.
Perfect bomb gets two. Gets both the
two.
supports. And looks like the Orisa's going to try to hang on to her life here, but quickly falls. Looks like
That is
That
a
momentum, and that's
blazing
it.
time.
God.
big. Oh my gosh. Can we just talk about that amazing play by Banana Jam there? Like, he was doing so well the entire time, even though he had 2 counters on the enemy team.
Well,
a soldier
the
and an
defense
Ashe.
never really seemed to be able to fully regroup, and it seemed that they were just too split for most of the team fights. It just kind of resulted in the snowball for them.
Amazing. It was
And
amazing.
at that point, you just need to call for a spawn regroup. Just like tell them if you die, you just stand and spawn until all 6 people are in spawn, and then you move out as one unit instead of moving out
hard
in pieces.
regroup. Nah, sometimes that's what you gotta do. You gotta hard regroup.
And a lot of people at this rank, they just don't know how to do that. They don't know the calls for those things, and they try, and it just doesn't work.
No, also a lot of players, they like to panic over the time going down, but if they just realize if they hard group up and get together, you can make it work.
I mean, space, yes, it's a really big resource. The space that the enemy team takes is a really big resource. But if you can group up and get back together and retake that space using your own game will eventually be nothing because the payload will get pushed back.
Yep. Word, G.
And welcome to everyone in chat. I hope you're having a wonderful night.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It looks like we're
Yes.
getting a Orisa Diva defense, and on attack we've got Mei Sombra, which is a really interesting tactic because Mei Sombra is a very low damage comp. Oh, feels bad coming out with the huge pick on the Sombra at the very beginning. Oh, looks like Feels bad is actually going to come low enough for the Mei to get some shots on him. Mei takes down Feels bad man from the
Oh, but gets a res. Gets a res. Back in the
Perez
fight.
comes out. But looks like Tater-Bots are still gonna lose this fight. Oh, actually, no. Feels bad is actually bringing it back slowly but surely. And Tater-Bots take the fight.
Yep.
Wow, that came out of left field. No Quacks required had so many picks going into that fight. I'm very surprised. And if I was no Quacks required right now, I would be
forward a little bit.
getting rid of that Pharah as quickly as possible at all times. Oh, looks like Darkfalls hacks the Mercy so she can't fly with the Pharah, leaving the Pharah kind of defenseless right now, and the Pharah doesn't even realize. The Pharah's not taking any damage though. The Ashe actually not doing very much. Pharah gets hacked out of the sky. Whew.
And Tater-Bots actually, their main tank, Dark Nulfo, actually used Earth Shatter there with none of his teammates were really around to help support it. It ends up being an unfortunate waste.
Oh, Mylon getting a big pick on the Ashe. Meaning the Pharah basically goes uncontested here other than from the D.Va, but D.Va can only do so much for a Pharah Mercy.
They're still pushing.
Oh, the score right now is 1-0 to the Tater-Bots, and it looks like the no Quacks required are actually going pretty big. Feels bad, man, getting two picks in that fight. Looks like we've just traded. Oh, Zarya getting hacked by Sombra there. It could have been the play, but I probably would have went for the Pharah instead. So your team could have came back and just deleted her. Ooh, Sombra doing the sneaky plays, trying to just keep it. Oh, down.
Another Earth Shatter comes in.
Big shadow, killing the Sombra with the shatter.
D.Va bomb, he dropped.
Oh, huge! D.Va EMP wins the fight here.
Oh.
And we get a res onto the Widowmaker. And then a res onto Dr. Niccolo. Big gets Moira gets a kill onto the Mercy there, and Dr. Nifflo goes down to the D.Va. That was a huge stagger. Now the time bank's gonna tick down while we wait for those two to respawn and get back to their team. Borf. That's a really intense monologue, Car.
Yeah, you've never heard it before? I heard it
haven't.
for the first time not too long ago. I think it got added in I think it got added in with the last update, because I'd never heard it till last time I was there, and it was like, I listened to the whole thing, it was big time. Big time.
Like, I got so
DPS
distracted.
coming in clutch.
Yep.
Oh, look at Sinful
shop
just
again.
going down on. I can't say that. I want to say Antarctica, but I know that's not the name.
Arctaria.
Arctaria, there you go. Thank you.
Bob, do something.
Bob's doing something actually. He's standing on the payload. He's causing for that.
Yeah.
Oh, bomb coming in. Doesn't get anyone, sadly. But Bob.
A very unnecessary bomb there. You had already had so many picks, and the way that it was thrown in, there was literally no one around. So the big questionable of ult usage there by both teams. And then they managed to push forward and unfortunately staggered themselves.
Sniper! Must be cautious.
Oh!
Justice does not reign from above.
It rained on Katie, but that's about it. The support got one of the supports.
Diva is
Other than
helping
that, it
to
was
get,
quick
like, the Diva just abandoned a Moira to go chase after a Widowmaker, man. This Tokushu has big fights to do with Mylon, apparently. Oh, Mylon swapping off the Widowmaker to the Tracer here to try to counter. I don't know what she's trying to counter here, actually. Maybe the Ashe? Because both teams have very mobile, or the enemy team has very mobile DPS. Tokushu getting his bomb here. Grab coming out from Polish.
Not a whole lot of follow-up though.
The Ryan getting up in there, Field going down. Feels bad going down. Mylon going down, gets the res onto Feels bad though. Oh, here comes the bomb. Bomb gets two!
Diva bomb gets two.
Tokushu getting so many good Diva bombs
gets
here.
taken out. Feels
Ryan
bad
using
gets taken
hammer
out.
after the fight is already lost.
And then
I mean,
finally Ryan.
It was the last 5 seconds. I'll give him that. He tried to save it.
And he managed to hold it.
No Quacks
for no
required,
Quacks
taking
required.
the win, tying up our series 1-1. Tokushu, I am not surprised. This guy had so many good Diva bombs this game. Getting consistent 2k Diva bombs, and every time he threw a bomb, it was just so good. Everyone, make sure you have your water. Make sure you have your water. Make sure to stay hydrated. Especially if you got, the
Alright.
seasonal colds going around, because it'd be like that sometimes.
Like me.
Alright,
And
we've
me.
already got a sub coming in.
What is the sub, my friend?
For Tater-Bots, we have Mechabrantis coming in for Feels Bad.
Mac Brandt is coming in for Feels Bad. Feels Bad. Mac Brandt is. And then we swap all, right?
Yes.
Swap all. Here we go. Here we go. Getting the big old swaps going on here. So this is in QR. And this is TTB. And then, oh, Banana Jam, apparently he's got quite a few people to swap out because he's taking forever to type. Oh, I gotta swap the red.
Okay, so it looks like all 3 subs are coming in, because it looks like, so we have Gamer's Blood for Banana. Then we have Sir Rick of Rolling in for Toku. And then we have Vil coming in for the Swede.
Toku.
Or the Swede coming
There
in
you go.
for Vil.
No, it was right. So good. There we go. And then the map is Volskaya Industries. Actually, one of my favorite maps, to be quite honest. I'm not a big 2CP person, but if I had to choose a 2CP map, if I could find 2CP in the first place, it would either be It would be either Hanamura or Volskaya Industries.
Did we get the swap for Vil and the Swede?
Yeah, Vil for Swede.
Okay. Okay.
I took Swede out and I put Vil in.
Oh, okay. I'm losing my mind here. I don't know the rosters very well, so I'm trying to.
I did it. It's good. Ready? So, chat, what do you want to talk about while we're waiting for readies? Or are we just gonna borf and meow in chat until we get there?
Quite possible.
I mean, bark. I'm down for barking and meowing in chat. I mean, if that's what y'all want to do. That's what y'all want to do. Oh, okay. I gotta answer as a bark. I think that's all we're doing, man. Bark meow. Bark meow. Have we got the readies yet? Ready. Gamer swap forbidden. What? What? And now we're waiting for the ready. Okay, we got ready from both teams, and looks like we're heading into our next map, Sky Industries. There we go.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Bark, meow, quack, moo, oink, zebra.
Initiating match.
But what noise does a zebra make?
No, that's why I said zebra. Because I don't know.
It's probably similar to a horse, probably. So, nah. Tweet, tweet.
Baka.
Nay.
I don't know. Bok bok. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
That's a rooster.
Eehaw.
That's a donkey.
There's another name for that we all know. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Can't say that on.
But we can't say it on stream. That's not allowed.
And jokers are being quiet, going, I don't know what's going on with them.
Yo, okay, so we got.
You would be right.
So we got the Ryan Zarya.
One of us is sick,
snipe.
so that's my excuse.
Both of us are sick.
I'm delirious.
Actually,
Yep. Oh, actually, we're delirious. There you go. We're delirious.
If that's what you want to think. Oh, looks like Mylon taking out Gamer's Blood right off the back, but we get the quick Mercy Res by KDB. Widow getting those pop shots just through the crevice of the shield. Can he actually get a kill?
Widow v Widow. Haven't seen that in quite some time.
Interesting.
I see widows being widows. Be widows all the time.
You're running Widow Sombra
Mylon getting
versus the
taken
double
down by
snipe.
Dark Balls. Now the enemy Widow having full control over the battlefield here. But looks like Ryan is just denying this Widow very much needed sightlines to actually get her picks.
They do push in with the early coalescence, and they managed
Oh,
to pick off the enemy main tank.
Yeah, and now they're just gonna struggle to try to get this back.
3 down. Oh, no Quacks. The Roadhog struggles to keep point, but
Gamer's just trying to struggle to keep his life. Doesn't work. It looks like we're just gonna have to get a reset on second point. And looks like what they're going for. So quick first take for no Quacks required.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Oh, early bongo coming out. But it's out in a really weird place here. Kind of not very well done. Ryan getting a huge shatter. Mercy bringing out the Valkyrie to save her team, and looks like it was enough actually there. The Genji trying so hard to force this Widowmaker up a high ground here, and it works. Artaria actually getting a good pick on the Widow there.
And a very late stagger onto the Zarya.
Yeah, so that looks like that's gonna have to be a wait for no Quacks required, unless they're just gonna decide to come in without the Zarya. Because Orion's looking pretty aggressive there. Oh, Mylon getting a quick pick on her Dark Falls. This may be an easy fight here because EMP is the only ult that no Quacks required has. Grab coming out, nothing to stop it. Dragons, grab dragons. Gets the Sigma. Well, the grab dragon and get the Sigma. The Brian got the Sigma. Get huge, gets 5. Dragon Blade coming out here. Can he get the Widow? Gets the Widow.
Quacks loses 3.
I honestly would have saved the Dragon Blade for next fight since the fight was already won, but you know.
Both teams just kind of poking right now, waiting for the Mercy to come back. She just finally rejoins her team.
Okay, looks like the Ryan's actually gonna pop in here and actually start the fight. These honestly, with Ryan's Zarya, you just have to be overly aggressive and get in there. You can't just stand in negative space for too long, or you're just gonna get wrecked upon, like that Ryan just did. With the double shield, when you're playing Ryan's Zarya, you have to be overly aggressive. That's why you normally run the Lucio Moira with the Ryan Zarya, so you can just speed boost right on top of them, crash into them, and just wipe them out. Because Ryan does so much damage. When he's not damage boosted, he does 75 damage per hammer swing, and then 100 per fire strike, and 300 per like, charge. So like when you get the Moira Lucio going, and you get that Ryan damage and kick, like it's so effective. And then we have really non-brawly DPS with matched up with the Ryan Zarya, which could also become a problem.
Well, it seems they're just playing for ult combos at the moment because EMP can combo with just about everything. And you're coming up on a good bank of ultimates.
But the big thing is, Mylon is charging his Sombra ult way faster than, or Mylon is charging his stopper a lot slower than Dark Falls is. So in ult economy, Dark Falls is always going to get the upper hand in a fight. Oh, High Noon coming from the platform gets sniped with a huge EMP by Dark Falls. Dark Falls, but doesn't seem like it can save his team here.
Huge EMP that came out way too late.
Huge.
Dragonblade coming out, just trying to desperately get some kills.
Gets hacked out of it.
Hacked out of it, and
Does manage to get the one.
but he does get res. Let's see if we can actually get a win. Oh no, Mylon coming in with a huge EMP onto the remaining people on point.
Get into position.
There's no time to regroup. Genji just needs to be really annoying here. Genji gets taken out by the Moira, and looks like Tater-Bots are going to take this point.
Key thing is they did it with just under 30 seconds to spare, which means they will have an extra push.
But we don't know that yet. We don't know how the
Well, they at least guarantee themselves an extra push should
Yeah,
the enemy
yeah.
team still capture.
Truth. But we still don't know how good No Quacks Required are gonna do on this attack run. I mean, anything could happen. This is Overwatch, man.
I have faith.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in
Looks
30
like
seconds.
on Taters we're gonna be running a Reaper, Rissa, Mercy, Hog, Ash, and Moira, and no Quacks. We're gonna get a Widow, Reinhardt, a Moira, a Zarya, Mercy, and a Genji.
Running the see, it looks like we've got our composition split backwards here. 'Cause normally on defense you see a Roadhog Orisa, and on attack you see a Ryan Zarya. But here we've got an attack. Or no, it's the other way around. Never mind. Don't listen to my thoughts.
And a quick pick
On to the
Polish
Reaper.
from Dark Falls.
No, quick pick on Dark Falls from Polish.
Oh, reverse it. Yeah, reverse it. Oh my god.
Oh, quick pick onto Sir Rick of Rolling. And Artaria, and looks like we're gonna have to get a quick regroup from No Quacks Required on their first push of point A on Volsky Industries.
Enemy sniper! Get your head down!
Managed to make it on point. Will they take it?
Oh, Artaria getting a pick onto Mylon, but Mylon getting I can't think of his name. Mac getting
Katie
a pick on
using
Billy.
her valve to keep
Me riled up.
Artaria on the field, but Polish using his ult to take them out.
Min Punk getting the res onto Genji, but does die to the enemy Genji. Or getting the res on a Reaper, dies to the Genji. Ooh, this is gonna be a
Gets
rough
a
next couple
Get
games.
on the
Wonders
Rissa.
of modern medicine.
Ash gets taken out by Lynn.
And looks like No Quacks Required may actually take this fight here.
My servants never
Oh,
die.
Mint Punk's ulting halfway from spawn, trying to get to his team as quickly as possible to try to sustain this point. Mint Punk goes down though by Dark Falls. Rick of Rolling taking out Polish. Oh,
Roadhog ulting.
Both tank ults, coalescence, every ult basically at this point being used.
Everyone just trying to hold on for dear life, trying to keep the point alive. KDB falls. And it looks like Tater-Bots will hold this for another push.
We'll hold it, yeah. Hold it.
I really thought that was gonna go the other way. I'm surprised.
I did too. They held it.
Darkfall's getting great positions and great peaks here.
This is my will. 60 seconds remaining. Regenerating the cellular structure.
Enemy seen.
Both supports down early.
Oh, Genji Blade coming out, but
Genji
it
ults.
really isn't enough. Genji's
I
gonna
didn't
fall.
getting anything.
Gamer
It's Ash.
getting a pick on Ash.
That'll
But
be
she
res
gets
though.
rezzed.
And Dark about to fall.
Here it comes. My healing spell is upon you.
Coalescence is almost
This
ready.
is last attack. No quacks required, need to go.
I cast this forward.
They need to be able to get to the point, but it looks like they might just barely be able to.
But there's more you're putting damage into them from all the way from the back of the point, and looks like we may see a full hold from Tater-Bots on. Oh, that Darkfall's getting the mercy. Can Darkfalls win this point for his team?
Whole hog pushing the May back. It's just the Widow, unfortunately unable to contest. And the Tater-Bots with a very nice hold.
Full hold on Vizcaya, so, and that's just how Vizcaya be sometimes. Like you either get the first point on the first push, or sometimes it always seems like on this map you either get the first point on the first push or you don't get the first point at all. Like and I mean sometimes you get a clutch push at the very end, but it's really like difficult. To push through that slim choke. Next match 15, 14. Next map is what again?
Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Watchpoint Gibraltar. The old classic. The map that made Dive popular, because Dive is just thrives so much on the map. Who's Coach Preacher Dad?
I believe that is someone on one of the teams. Let me double check the rosters because I'm pretty sure I saw that name before.
I didn't see it. That's why I was just wanting to make sure before I kicked him.
I know he's on the other Teeter team. Not sure about this one. But I would assume it'd be this one. Tater-Bots.
And he can't be here if he's not on the Tater-Bots. Tater Thoughts.
I'm not sure.
I'm checking right now. No, Coach Preacher Dead. He is on the Tater-Bots roster.
He is? Okay.
Yep.
That is fine. I am okay.
Can confirm he is.
Alright, do we have any swaps from our boys?
Let me check right now.
They have not any swaps. Oh. Man, you're a step ahead of me. Banana in blank spot. Okay. Okay,
Alright, so it looks like no subs coming in for Tater-Bots.
Wow, I feel like this game went by pretty quickly. I feel like we've been having really good fights though. I feel like these maps have gone by really nicely, and we've had really short intervals in between each of them.
Both
Uh,
teams are ready.
all right, we can start up Watchpoint Gibraltar. Let's go. All right. We're going to Watchpoint Gibraltar. First map.
We didn't
and
swap
we
sides though, did we?
No. Shush. That didn't happen.
Initiating match.
There we go. See, it never happened.
Totally. Never happened. Stream proof. Never happened.
Never happened, dude. Never happened. Never happened.
Well, Men in Black, you hush.
There we
It's
go.
not
See,
me,
it
you have
never
to Men in
happened.
Black.
It never happened, dude.
All the viewers, no one saw anything.
It never
Just
happened.
insert Madagascar
Joker
penguins
for
gif.
Jibba.
You didn't see anything.
Jibba, join us.
Wow, okay. I see how it is. Trying to get rid of me.
Yep.
No, never.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay, looks like we've got a good old classic Orion. Oh, right, the Orisa Hog on the side of Tater-Bots, and then we got an Orisa Diva, and I am totally not in that part of the map because I was too busy looking at Discord. So we are just gonna take a nice fly through the map during this first fight here. I am the most professional caster, guys. Don't worry.
Quite a few picks though, coming in favor of the offense.
Coming in favor of no quacks required.
No Quacks need a quick regroup, but to sleep onto the Roadhog. They're not able to capitalize on it though. Early pick onto the Baptiste. Actually onto both supports as they say that. Quacks required, attempting to bring this back. But it looks like... Oh, even Diva Bomb coming in. Doesn't catch anything,
no,
but
I mean, it did clear a point long enough for the team to actually capture. Let's get a big dive up and a dive in, and let's get on. Let's see how this goes. Early pick on the Mercy there. That is such a good pick for an early pick, and then the Widow also coming
follow up
down
on the
to
Widow.
The Diva. This Orisa taking a really passive position. I personally would have held this corner right in front of me here instead of holding it that far back. Hanu coming from far back gets the Orisa. Bongo coming out for the final fight to clean up. The Immortality Field going down and leaving any ults for free reign, man. Eater Strike coming out. Hits no one, but gives the Doomfist tactical advantage, giving him the high ground. It looks like we're having a hard reset because we got a split spawn from our team here, our defending team. Oh, big hack onto the Doomfist. Doomfist tap. Doomfist is down by Dark Niffalo.
Helden sterben nicht. noch nicht vorbei.
Health economy in favor of no quacks required for the moment.
Tater-Bots.
Diva bomb coming in.
Oh,
Diva Bomb gets huge, gets 3!
Huge.
High Noon coming out. High Noon comes out, gets 1. But is that enough? I don't think it is. And looks like No Quacks Required is going to take this fight and take the point. 4:16 in the time bank. Can Tater-Bots get any better? I don't know.
We're gonna need to Men in Black this entire game because you have both teams listed as Tater-Bots, by the way.
Do I really? Shh. No, I swear I
she's
said
You
sick,
have both-
okay? She's
You have
sick.
both. I'm just trying.
No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Everyone look into the light.
It didn't happen.
Just
It
a
didn't happen.
second.
No. Look at the lobby now. Look at the lobby now. It is no what? I changed it, dude. I swear I changed it twice, dude. Look at stream. I'm telling you, I changed it twice.
I was spectating through both sides, and both sides were labeled TTB for me.
Shh. No, dude, I'm telling you, I've changed it twice. Oh, now it's changed in QR. Thanks, game. Thanks for
This
having my
game.
back. Much for Gibraltar does to you, man. It's what it does. It's how it be sometimes.
Well, no quacks required with a very quick push, setting a blazingly quick time of 4:16 left in their time bank. We'll see if the Tater-Bots can indeed respond.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have an actual view of the first fight this time. Let's go!
We promise this is not scuffed in any way, shape, or form.
No, dude, best live stream.
We're professionals.
Professional.
Totally.
Yes, that's the word for it.
Dark Newfold charging back into spawn, trying to catch someone, but unfortunately doesn't manage to connect the pin.
He's trying to catch the Diva, but the Diva was like, "No, I'm just gonna fly away from you, dog." At this point, I would just rotate to backside of Car Wash, but no, Polish getting
with
two picks on both the DPS here. I would just back
And
up
the sleep
all
on the Pharah. The poor Pharah.
When I get handed things and I can't move the camera in time. There we go. Oh, Ryan coming in, connects the pin, gets the baby Diva. That's huge.
Poor Mylon. He's been slept twice by Vil.
Oh, dude, Mylon. Getting bullied by the Ana, man.
But Tater-Bots so far managing to
Banana
push
Jam taking
rather
out both
well.
Polish with the Widow. Ooh.
You've got a 3v4 on the point as I say that, the main tank down. It looks like Gamer's Blood are holding, with no quacks required, they're holding for the moment. Nah, that'll actually do it for the first point.
And it looks like we're actually getting similar fights from both teams here for attack and defense.
Arctaria needs to be very careful here. He's pushed up very far forward, doesn't really have a whole lot of people with him.
Oh,
and
Polish gets Banana though. That's a big pick. Polish gets Billy.
that's two.
Oh my gosh, Polish gets...
Three,
oh my
actually.
gosh, Polish popping off, dude. Oh my god, that was huge.
No quacks required. They need a regroup right now because Polish is staggering them pretty badly.
He's popping off on the Widow, dude. He is MVP for this map, for sure, dude. But Banana Jam, dude. Banana Jam, that Widow, that Pheromone.
They don't have anyone pushing the payload though. Oh, as I say that.
As I said, dude, never doubt.
Barrage comes in, gets one.
Ooh,
The fight
Genji
so
coming
far
in,
though
Genji
going
coming
in favor of
Genji-
Tater-Bots.
Genji gets down. And Tater-Bots are going to push the second point basically uncontested. which was very similar
We
to
might
how
have very similar time banks with the way that
Well,
both of these teams pushed it.
it honestly. Oh, but they are split spawned here. That is the dangerous part about getting early deaths on that second. Dude, I'm literally stuck in crates. Gotta love Overwatch glitches, guys. Oh, big nerf,
Diva.
big sleep.
That
Big-
actually might.
Oh,
No,
the
the
Zarya
Zarya
saving.
blocked it.
Zarya saving the Reinhardt just by the hair on her chinny chin chin right there.
That was a big play.
See, if I was Archita here, I would be up on that corner here.
KDB actually surprisingly picking off the Pharah. Very. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just gonna. That happened.
Dude, Mercy is a weapon of mass destruction if you use it correctly. Oh, Banana getting in the back line, actually doing some work as Somber, getting his EMP up to 70%.
You do have Nanoblade though for the defensive side.
I will say
For
here,
no
we
Quacks.
have Nanoblade, but honestly, no Quacks, or Tater-Bots also have ult advantage here. All their ults are coming up. They're about to have 6 ults here.
Shatter out, doesn't connect. Nanoblade comes in.
Gets 1. Can he get 2?
Gets
2.
2.
Gets 3.
3.
And the res, man.
Both reses out.
Oh, the score is 2-1 to Tater-Bots. And by these pushes, by this map, honestly, we're looking to see a map 5 here. Honestly, both teams are doing very well in their seats.
Yeah, if no Quacks required can continue this hold, we will be going to the map 5. Sigma just chilling on the payload. Just taking a breather. We do have EMP coming up for no Quacks required. Let's see if Banana will be able to get anyone with it. Oh, the grab catches the Valkyrie Mercy.
But it doesn't matter. Oh, the huge EMP onto no Quacks there.
EMP gets 3, but not a whole lot of follow-up.
Yep. Zarya, looks like she's so high charge here. It doesn't look like the barrage gets anything. It looks like we're just throwing out ults and not getting anything with them on the side of Tater-Bots.
Well, Tater-Bots are winning the fight so far.
No, actually, if you look at it, it's very even. Actually, Quacks have the most people still alive. Oh no, my brain is melting. I'm sorry, that was, I had the teams backwards for a second.
That's a pick on the Pharah.
Dark Noble needs to be careful here. While he does have the team.
Oh, big anti onto the Mercy in the back line. The score, I think the score is 2-1 to Tater-Bots. Right?
Nano
Right.
coming in, keeping the Orisa alive. I believe you're right. I'm lost at this point, to be honest. Sigma ult comes in, doesn't confirm any kills just yet.
Oh, big Bongo here trying to get some picks here. Actually, really smart on the
DPS trading right now.
Tarya's part.
Dark trying to create some space for his team.
Which is his job as a main tank. Oh, gets the Sigma.
Gets a couple with the Shatter.
Gets the pick on the Sigma. Gets the pick on the
But he gets
Orisa.
emptied.
Now all they have to do is go after. Oh, big Somber hack here onto Tater-Bots. The Polish takes out the Ana. Reaper coming in with the huge plays.
It's just a DPS on the point. They get grabbed.
Oh, here come the tanks, but
Now you have just your tanks.
but Tater-Bots do have a Reaper, so this is gonna be a deadly fight for the tanks. And gets taken out. Looks like we're gonna go to at least a 4-4 game here. So
With a significant time bank though advantage for no quacks required.
is it no quacks? Yeah, no quacks required. You're having the first defense because they have a bigger time bank. And then,
They have 4 minutes and 55 seconds, almost 5 minutes. That's almost unheard of for this map.
actually, it's getting more and more
It's
popular.
very rare.
It's getting more. It really was a big thing. That happened when GOATS was a big thing. It happened quite often.
Ready for battle.
Oh, looks like Tater-Bots haven't figured out actually what they're gonna play.
Well, they have 1 minute. They have one push
Attackers incoming in
And they just not
to try to
choosing
get it as far
anyone.
as they can.
They literally have not chosen a single player yet. Oh, here we go. We got the Rhine going. We got the Zarya going. We got the Hanzo, the Sombra, and one of our supports. I'm thinking of Lucio Moira here.
Well, they're electing to go with the double main heals.
No double main heals. All right. So we've got the Arissa. We got double shield with a. We basically got triple shield on the enemy team with the Widow. So. That's gonna be an interesting pick. Oh,
But-
Polish gets a big pick onto Gamer right off the bat.
this is my will.
Huge first pick.
Now they Mercy walls off. Looks like they're just gonna drop down and take the fight on their level, which is really weird when you're facing a Reinhardt. Sombra's up top, still wondering where the enemy team went.
Dark gets antied, and unfortunately the support just wasn't there with the rest of his team.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
It
Sombra
does
up
fall.
top, just getting a little bit of burst damage onto the supports in the backline. Widow is also about to take her advantage up top here.
Huge anti onto the Sigma. They do manage to take him out. Rez comes in, and early coalescence as well. We'll see if he leads to any picks. Not a whole lot of ults on the side for either side really at the moment.
Huge
Blister
blizzard
comes
onto
out,
Gets 4,
catches
5.
just about everyone. And that looks like no quacks
the
required.
end.
We'll be able to hold just around the first corner.
Oh, this is going to be a really tough hold. Honestly, here you want a Rhine, you want either a Rhine Zarya or a Rhine Diva, and then you want a Mei, you want a Junkrat, and then you want 2 heavy healing DPS, because that's the only way you can hold that first corner.
You are borderline almost needing more or less meta. Like, you're gonna need to run to hold this. This is nigh on impossible with the time bank. But to even have a chance, in my opinion, you need a Bastion, and you're gonna need
See, but
at
the big
least
thing
1,
is,
2
but,
shield.
but the big thing is, at this point, they know that the enemy team has somebody that plays Sombra. So why would you run a Bastion here?
You can
it's
you counter the Sombra with the Bastion, and with being it depends on your positioning as a whole. Because while yes, Sombra can counter that comp, if you're quick enough to figure out where she is and whenever she uncloaks herself, you're able to basically nullify that. Because she can't then get a hack on.
But the big thing here is if you're gonna be running the Bastion, you're gonna have to run high ground, and when you run high ground, you can't hold that first corner because people at this rank can't cycle quick enough,
4,
no matter what the callouts.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
So it
Stop the
like
pain.
the point would be taken. So holding this corner up here is gonna be the safest bet for Tater-Bots here. And Polish and Mylon are taking these weird positions, kind of pinching the enemy. So the Tracer's pushing the enemy one way, and the Soldier's pushing the enemy back into the Tracer. So they're kind of, the two DPS by themselves are just pinching the enemy team right here in this little congestion point, right underneath this high ground. And looks like we've got a swap to the Sombra from Banana. And Sombra Genji, or Sombra Junkrat. I don't know why I said Genji. They've got a sights here. A big pulse bomb. Big picks. Polish going off 2 times in this game with Tracer and Widowmaker. You guys gotta get out and contest that payload. You gotta get out and contest that payload. You guys gotta get out of that room. You guys gotta get out of that room. Oh no, they stayed in that room way too long, Soldier. You're gonna be the saving grace. Jump on, Soldier. Oh, gets taken out, and looks like we're going to a map 5.
Victory.
It is nobody else gonna talk.
You were on a roll. I was letting you get it in.
No, you guys talk. I'll shut up.
No. I didn't want to slow your roll. You were in it.
Well, I've been doing this since I've joined the server, so like I've had practice.
That is a ton of healing. Job, and that is a lot of damage blocked.
I mean, it's about 1,000 healing per minute. It's not that much, honestly.
As a support main, I appreciate anything over 14,000.
As a support main, wow.
Yep, that's me.
I'm a support main as well. If you look at my account, I have over 400 hours on support on this account.
I appreciate it.
Map 5. What's map 5? Joker, can you call me in from main station and tell me what map 5 is, please?
Yes, sorry. I had to mute myself there for a second. Map 5 is Nepal.
Ooh, I love me.
Nepal.
I love me a good Nepal, dude. I love me a good Nepal. And see, I don't have to change them because it's an assault map. Wait, what? Blizzard World Winter? Question mark? Don't ask me how that got turned on because I have no clue. Why is Nepal? Why is Blizzard World Winter on? I don't understand. It's not. It shouldn't be. I'm angry. Where is Nepal? And that's it. Bam, Nepal. Our big old Nepali boy. Okay. Joker, are you still in here, my dude? Oh, yeah. Oh, the mama's way down there. I was like, somebody was like way down in my... Here, mama, I'm gonna move you up on the spectator board. So I don't think that you're...
I'm not alone anymore.
There you
I have
go.
friendship.
There you go. Okay, let's roll and let's get ourselves into the mix. And make sure, since we're going into map 5, make sure you're thinking about your MVPs for each team. Because we're going to have that discussion right after this map.
I've already been thinking about it.
I didn't even think about this. Oops. I didn't ask. I was going bot control, dude. I'm being a bot, dude. I'm being a bot.
Initiating match.
I'm a freaking bot, guys. Okay, my pause button isn't working. I'm shoving us back into lobby because I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry for being a bot stream.
Keep in mind, she's sick.
I started. I'm like, oh, I didn't ask for readies. Oops.
Oh man.
See, this is why I have to this is why I have to have people in here with me, because I would literally lose my mind if I didn't. So we're putting 3 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna say 10:12 is when we're gonna start. Um. Wait. Archie, wait. Is this the Duck Duck Goats game?
No, that was earlier. The scrim was at 6 because I'm currently trialing for them. And then there was gonna be another scrim for them, and like right now,
Because
but
But it got canceled.
because Antarctica or
Arctaria.
Arctaria, he's on Duck Duck Goats, not no Quacks required.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, look at his. Go to go to match chat 2, and then go down to Duck Duck Goats. He's underneath Duck Duck Goats, and he does not have a no Quacks required tag. But apparently, Katie's saying he's no Quacks required.
He is, because I'm pretty sure I saw him on the list.
He
Yeah,
was.
he's on the roster.
Check Duck Duck Goats.
He's literally listed in the
Check
roster.
if he's on Duck Duck Goats as well.
I'm almost positive he isn't.
So we may have a tagging situation here.
No, he is not listed on the Duck Duck Goats roster.
Okay, we need to bring that up with the mod then. That he got tagged with the wrong name. Or with the wrong tag.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in stream team here real quick. What do you mean this is a tier 2 game? Are you stupid? Wait, this is a tier 2 game, right? Yeah. Right? Right. Tier 2 game?
Yes, this is a tier 2. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I mean, he is on the correct the roster he is on
Roster.
is
It's
No
just
crash
that
required.
doesn't have the correct tag, it seems, on Discord.
So okay, so it's not technically our fault because he is on the roster. Recheck the rosters.
Unless there's something that we're missing here, this is all correct so far. Oh, looks like
Oh,
our Taria is able to post now.
oh, there we
Hey!
go. They changed it. They figured it out. Okay, so we're not in trouble. I'm just like, we checked the rosters. I promise you, we checked the rosters.
I was gonna say, I double and triple checked. I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can. Anytime I thought there wasn't someone on the roster, like,
Alright, so we
Okay.
should be good to start the match.
Are you sure? Make sure you ask for readies again, just to make sure. Oh, Polish is
Okay.
ready. Polish got the quick ready going.
Yep. Alright, both teams are ready.
Okay, here we go. I know I said I literally went 2 minutes over my allotted time, but honestly, we did have that minor issue, and I didn't want to get in trouble for it.
Traveling to Nepal.
Alright. It's not technically a reverse sweep, but we've gone back and forth quite a bit in this series. We'll see which team comes out on top. I believe it was no Quacks required, if I recall correctly, that took the first control map. So, going based off of that, no Quacks required could potentially take this. We shall see in due time.
And looks like we're heading to, I think this is, it's not
Shrine.
Sanctum. Yeah, it's Shrine. I was like, it's not Sanctum, it's not Village, it's the other one.
It's not A, it's not B, it has to be C, right?
Exactly.
It's not secret letter F, right?
No, dude. We get no F in this game. We only get A, dude. We only get A. No. Shh. Remember, it didn't happen. It didn't happen, dude. It didn't happen.
Well, we have a Sim May coming out for
Round one.
no ducks required.
Yo, guys. Please do not use any sort of abbreviation for foul language in this chat.
Is my will.
This is for official league stuff, so please do not use any foul language in the chat.
Early pick on Deville though. The res comes out, but they do lose the Diva mech. Dark unfortunately falls as well. Picks going back and forth, but it looks like no ducks required so far. Coming ahead in this fight.
It looks like no. Did you say no ducks required? I swear I just heard no ducks required. And and honestly, I think Cemental is the pick on this map because you get the quick respawn, quick back from spawn with the symmetric teleporter, and then you get the damage from the symmetric turrets. But no, I eat my words. Looks like Tater-Bots are going to actually take this point. Wow, big plays. They stabilized.
No Quacks required.
Choked
They had
there.
that fight.
They
but
choked.
they were unfortunately not able to win it in the end. You got a lot of ults coming up on both sides, so let's see if Mylon can get a huge EMP with this.
Huge
A
EMP!
huge EMP!
Huge shatter! Let's go! Get the Orisa! Get the Orisa! Oh, they didn't get the Orisa.
A good EMP, but not a lot of follow-up on it. Both reses come out. And it looks
Dude,
like no Quacks
they're
required
not
come out the better
dealing with
end.
these symmetric turrets, and it's just costing them so much damage, dude.
No Quacks required. Coming back after that huge EMP from Mylon.
And KDB getting out there despite the fact. Just bring a Mercy. Late stagger on the Mercy. That's really going to hurt Tater-Bots here in this upcoming fight. Unless they absolutely, they be patient. They just need to be patient and wait. Looks like
You've got
Mylon.
Blizzard and Diva Bomb for no Quacks required. We'll see if they're choosing to combo either of them, or we'll see if Sir Rick of Rolling just manages to hit a huge Diva Bomb.
Only if we save that Diva Bomb for EMP, man. Or say, wait, who's playing Diva? Oh, wrong team.
Early Coalescence.
The
Huge
shield
wall.
is down.
Walls the support's off.
Ryan's down. That's a big pick. Polish going off on the side of Tater-Bots, man. Polish is a really good player all in all, but I don't know if he's enough to actually keep this game alive against a coordinated team. Oh, May gonna go epic wall.
Poor Ryan.
Hello. Zarya coming to Ryan's rescue. Oh, Zarya, Orisa saving her May right there with that coordinated shield.
Looks like they're electing to push left side room as Tater-Bots.
Oh, someone called the Wambulance. That is right. Is getting a Wambulance in here, apparently. Mercy's calling it out right now.
Mylon, can he get another huge EMP? We'll see if they're able to follow up on it this time. You've got quite a few ults on both sides.
Big hammer!
Shatter comes in, doesn't really get anyone.
Big try for the bomb, but didn't actually connect there. Gets a huge EMP. Can anyone actually connect? Oh, huge!
Well, with the
huge!
Polish was four there with the huge.
Oh my God, Polish doing so well there. Oh, that was such a big play by Polish. Polish getting 5 kills in that fight.
It saves the point for the time being, but they are one fight territory. They lose one fight, they lose the round.
Dude, no, dude, the Tater-Bots have done so well this game, but Polish in particular has just done like so well. And Mylon, his second DPS has like been like giving him opportunities to get kills over and over again. Polish getting taken out by the McCree. Great counter pick for the Tracer right there. Let's see if Polish changes off. The Orisa on the right, kind of getting around.
They're electing to push statue
Oh,
side.
Ryan getting cut off from his team. Gets taken out. They're down a
That could be the opening they need.
Polish coming up on a pulse bomb. Maybe it can be huge here. Polish hasn't let them down so far. Polish gets the pulse bomb. Doesn't get it off before he dies.
And it looks like no Quacks required. Turn it around.
Looks like it's going to be a 99-99 fight for first point in the pulse. Oh, Mercy going Battle Mercy. Oh, no, it's Sombra. Sombra coming in, saving the point just slightly for the Tater-Bots. Can they touch? Yes, Polish gets on the point.
They just got to keep the stagglers.
The stagglers?
Stragglers is what I was trying to say.
The stagglers?
Straggers. Staggering stragglers.
Guys,
it's rough tonight.
This is a server specific broadcast. Can we please keep the cursing in chat? Like, can you not? Because I have to go through the chat every time you guys do that and hide all the messages. Because this is a stream sponsor. This is a server sponsored stream.
And if I recall, from the first map on Busan, the very first round went 99-99 again, as well there. So second round could be in favor of no quacks required.
And Village, if you think about it, Village is a very like one-sided map. Sometimes if you don't get first point, like the point first, you don't get it at all. Because it's a very defensible point. Thank you, Vincent, for coming back and giving us a PG version. Oh, big picks onto
Poor
the Roadhog. Oh my gosh, big picks onto the Mercy. It looks like
No
Tater-Bots
quacks required.
are just
They
falling
seem
apart.
to be. They split so hard, and I'm not sure why. Because you had the Tracer and the Roadhog go up top right, whereas the rest of the team went down middle. But the Roadhog gets picked up first, and now we get a huge stagger onto the Tracer. And then the rest of the team just paid for it.
They're letting their first point win to actually get to their head, and they really shouldn't do that. I mean, especially on a map like Village, where letting the point go once can actually cost you the entire game. Mama has disappeared from our chats, man.
No, I'm here. Hi, I'm watching.
What do you think? Give us your MO.
My opinion.
Mama's opinion. Give us your MO.
I think that Tater-Bots are fighting. They're fighting to win.
Oh, looks like Banana's popping off here on this May. Oh, that was a big sad. That was really sad to watch.
So far, near on 60% and counting for Tater-Bots. They might be able to bring this round back with the momentum.
Got good
Take it into the third.
economy on Quacks right now. They're sitting on 3 ults. They might be able to take it back. Just need a good group up.
You're nearing on 4 though for the side of Tater-Bots.
Nearing, yeah, real close.
Hammer down! Oh, it doesn't get anyone! May brings up a wall. May gets frozen on top of her wall. Gets taken out by Polish. Let's get that bongo, guys. Oh, Mac getting a kill on the Roadhog. They're getting a kill on the May. Gets killed. They've swapped kills. Oh, big ult. Big res. But is it enough?
Nope.
It is.
No, it's not. No quacks required.
Oh man, that res from who was it?
No quacks required, unfortunately.
That res from Mint Punk was huge to that success because Polish has just been putting in work this entire game.
And with that, we go to Shrine. Or we go to Sanctum, excuse me.
I'm going to Sanctum. Oh, this is a map. This is a fighting map. Like, if there was one map where you had to battle forever, this is the map that's gonna happen. This is gonna be a fun map to watch. Remember, it is 1-1 on our final map. Whoever wins this map gets it all.
Where's my team captain likes to call them the hook maps.
Round 3. Capture.
I mean, even if it's not a hook and booba map, this map is just a really brawly map in general. You have to be on point at all times, or you have to be holding the choke points at the doors.
So we got a Pharah, a Roadhog, a Moira.
Oh, but Mylon actually predicting the Pharah. Mylon actually predicts the Pharah and goes Soldier. But he is trying to find an angle on the Pharah so he can actually get...
Arctaria goes down first though. Tater-Bots, and with the hook onto the Mercy doesn't confirm the kill.
Hook, but didn't get it.
Pharah goes down. Looks like Tater-Bots are probably going to get first point control here. Or second point control. Well, close enough to first point because it's only 10%. But 20% wins games, guys. 10% wins games. See, they let the no quacks required take control of the first point just as a sense of security, and now they're gonna try to hold them here at their main door. Pharah's gonna Why are they trying to go through this left door here? They should just go to the right and just try to get them from there.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Well, they do opt to rotate to the outer side of the map.
Which is smart. That was a really good play by No Quacks Girl prior to
But a
not take
huge
that ball on the
hook!
left side. Huge hook on a simple scumbag. But Polish getting those May snipes onto that Pharah takes the Pharah down. Oh, looks like, are they gonna give it up for free? No, it doesn't look like it. Big freeze by May, big pull!
What?
A lot of ults coming out on both sides.
This Orisa needs to go down in order to actually win the team fight here. Oh, they
They
just let
flipped
it.
the point though.
Yeah, they just C9. Our boys on Tater-Bots C9 and Soldier coming in with his ult, trying to save the point here, trying to get it back. They just need to get that bongo here to actually.
And they need to deal with Arctaria with the Roadhog because he's just out here getting free hooks.
Yeah, but see that bongo does a lot of damage. If they would have just focused that bongo that was always in front of that shield, they would have been just fine.
Arctaria has now gotten the first pick, I believe, in these last two fights. So he's been able to get the hooks. And we're now nearing a tied ball game here in the last map, on the last round.
It is tied basically at this point. Like both teams have 50-50. It's basically a 50-60 pool. I mean, honestly, like you gotta think you've only got 99 seconds to capture a point once it.
Far looking like she was gonna go for the barrage, but she gets taken out. She does take out her counter though.
Yeah, but I mean, is it enough? Oh, and we get the res off, so we've got a 5v6
Another
here.
close hook.
Oh, we're getting the
Hog.
Hog separating the Mercy from her team.
Gets two.
Oh my gosh, but the McCree probably looking for a high noon on that far ground over there. There it is, there's the high noon. Gets two. Oh, big picks.
Barrage
doesn't
doesn't really get anything, but they get enough damage in. There's only two people left. And that was just the Pharah versus...
Pharah versus Moira and Soldier, man. It's
Tater-Bots.
Oh, the hook barely missing the Moira there. The Tater-Bots swap the point back over. Are we gonna see 99-99 on last map for match point? Wow.
Could potentially.
This is gonna be an intense final battle, I have a feeling.
You have Tactical Visor versus Whole Hog.
On this map,
those are the only fights for this particular.
On this map, I'd say Whole Hog is more valuable because Whole Hog can push you off the map.
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, you're nearing one fight territory. This will come down to it.
There's that Whole Hog that we were talking about.
Oh, the mate walls off his own Roadhog. It's 3 picks coming in favor of Tater-Bots. Make that 5.
Oh my gosh, Tater-Bots are gonna take the last point. There's no way that No Quacks required can get back. And looks like that's game.
And that's it.
Wow, that was a good loss. That was so good. Good job, everyone. Everyone here did so well and so great. We're going to have a hard time picking MVPs for this match. So it's 3-2. It's 3-2 to the Tater-Bots.
3-2. Yep.
That was fantastic from both sides. Both teams did fantastically. There's just like a few things that everyone needs to work on, and I mean, I feel like you guys can both become magnificent teams and definitely be at the top of the rosters. I'm very proud to be commentating games like this that are just like so well played out. Like it wasn't a steamroll. Like these teams fought their hardest every fight, and it was really fun to watch. Okay, now here comes the hard question. Who got MVP on both teams?
I think it's hard to argue against Polish for Tater-Bots, and
That's true, but
I believe
but Dr. Nuffalo did so well on that Reinhardt, and he may have not made kill feed and made like physical like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he didn't make like a physical appearance in the kill feed, but he was creating that space. He was trying to like give his team space so they could do their work. But I mean, Polish did so well on the Pharah, did so well on the Tracer. Like, I mean, I want to give honorable mentions to Mylon as well. Mylon was a fantastic second DPS. He got so many hacks. He got so many like assists with Polish, and like he did so well as well.
I would probably have to give MVP though for no quacks required to either KDB or Toku with all those huge demon bombs
Oh,
from
Toku was
previous maps.
so good, yeah. But Banana Jam, he played in almost
Banana
every
Jam, yeah.
he played almost in every map, and he was consistent through every map as well. So Toku or Banana Jam, they're pretty. They're the ones that I'm really thrown up on.
Yeah, Banana Jams.
And then Villy with some of those sleeps were perfect. I don't know who was playing Zarya on Gibraltar, but that block on the Diva Bomb to the Reinhardt on Gibraltar was pretty
I
dope.
believe that was Sinful. Scumbag. Yeah, that was for Tater-Bots. I'm pretty sure that was Sinful because it was Dark who was asleep.
Yep. Okay. Anyways, so I think I'm going to say Polish is going to be our. Is everyone okay with Polish being our MVP with
Yep.
Mylon as our honorable mention for the Tater-Bots?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how about no cracks required? Because I'm really stuck between Banana Jam and KDB.
I'm stuck between Katie and
Oh,
Toku.
oh,
So
Toku, yeah, Toku and actually, I just want to add Toku and I just want those three to be MVP. They're just all so good. They all played so well.
I say Banana Jam and Katie, so you split that up however, but yeah, those are mine.
And it's funny because that makes it a 2-2-2 tie. Chat, what do you think? Who do you think on No Cracks Required? Who deserves MVP? Let's just wait for chat to catch up because there is a slight delay on my live stream.
But that's it for me, guys. I'm out.
So I'm gonna type it out real quick. Okay, so now we're 3-3 because we had one person. Actually, yeah. I think I'm gonna give it to Toku. I really think I'm gonna give it to Toku. Are you okay with that, Joker?
I'm good with whatever.
Oh, what is it? We said Polish. What is it? Tater-Bots. Who did I say the honorable mention was?
For
Mylon.
Tater-Bots, I believe you said it was Mylon, yeah.
And at we said how do you say it? Tokashru.
Tokushu, yeah, I believe so.
For at
Yeah,
no
Tokushu.
quack. No quacks required. Mentions to at K KB and banana. Well, looks like that's the end of our stream, guys. I hope everyone had fun, and you will see you next time.